going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another garage video. It's been a really long time since I've filmed something in the garage. I think it's been since the off season, honestly. Made some big changes around here as far as the garage goes. I ended up being able to get the middle bay in our little 3-car setup that we got at home. Rob was gracious enough to let me have priority on that because I do a lot of stuff at home, even off camera. So we were able to knock the wall down and turn this place into a 2-car garage. I'm really excited about that. So I'm gonna flip the camera around in just a second and I will show you what we got going on. So as you've seen in the past, normally the garage would end at this right wall here, but since I was able to get this second bay over here, I took the wall down and got it all set up to put another car in here. Moved everything over, got the tire racks up, got an air compressor, picked up some more shelving for all the parts, got a couple engines right here, and then over here it's just more of the same stuff for the fit, stuff for Cam's car. Got a 220 welding plug, so that's going to be really exciting. Going to pick up a welder here pretty soon, start doing some light fabrication work. This is a really cool situation that happened just kind of randomly. I've been bugging Rob and his grandpa about getting a second space for some time, and then one day his grandpa just approached me and said, "Hey, you're good to go. Take the wall down, man." And it went from there. But really excited. Still need to get some more lighting in here on the right side. This side's still a little bit dim, but hasn't really been a problem. The main thing this is going to be super helpful for is the new car that I picked up. Yes, I bought another car. I actually bought this car in January. You could probably see it behind me in the clip, but I'm gonna get this thing pushed over and I'll do a little bit of walk around on it, and it is a massive project. This is my 1996 Acura Integra LS. It's missing a lot of stuff right now. I do have some of the body panels to put back on it. I was just getting it stripped down, see what's going on. The shell's in pretty rough shape, but as you can see, it's got a 6-point roll cage, which is Lucky Dog and on-grid circuit sprint legal. So I'm really excited about that. I bought this car for a pretty good price considering the cage work. I paid about half as much as the cage cost to have put in the car for the car itself with the cage. So I think that's pretty cool. It's a little rusty. I have the roof and primer right now. Been slowly working my way through the body work on that. Need to figure out a sunroof plug solution. This quarter panel has a pretty massive amount of Bondo on it that's starting to come off, so I'm gonna have to either cut the quarter off of it and replace it, or try and find a way to do a little bit better job of doing the body work. It's not too bad in the back. This quarter panel's got a little ding right here. Should be able to fix that pretty easily, but this car was owned by my friend Twan. He now tracks a TSX, and he's had this car forever. He put it away in, I think, 2015, and it just sat for a long time. He ended up parting out a lot of the drivetrain, and he sold me the shell as a roller on stock suspension. The car has been around. It was kind of a show car for a little bit, so it's got shaved moldings. The roof was shaved. The rails completely were filled, so I worked on getting that out of there. Got some pretty nasty pictures of the rust that was underneath, but I think I got most of it taken care of. I just have some primer on it just to keep it from rusting further, because I did sand this thing all the way down to bare metal just so I could see what was going on. Right now I have the core support cut off of it because we're going to be doing a core support on this thing tomorrow. Steven and Royale are going to be helping me out with that, and that's kind of why I wanted to start this video today before we got working on the core support, so you actually know what I'm working on. But plans for the car, I'm going to get this thing ready for Lucky Dog circuit sprint and maybe some Lemons Racing or Champ car, something like that. But it's going to be a wheel-to-wheel car. I'm really excited to take my driving to the next level with this chassis, and it's probably going to be a really long time before it actually sees some track use, but it's nice to have a project on the side and have the space to be able to do it in. As you can see, the engine bay is all stripped down It's not quite done, but I'm going to be taking the subframe out of this car, getting everything cleaned up. All new suspension, Hone Developments hopped on board, and they helped me out a lot with a lot of parts that are going to be coming in soon. I have some of the stuff for the rear suspension, which I'm going to tackle first, but that's going to be a great process. A lot of PCI parts. We're going to be doing aero on this car, and as you can see, this mount has been cut out of the car. This car came to me as a shell that had a B series in it previously. It had a built 1.8 liter non-VTEC, and I'm going to be converting it to one of those motors that are over in the corner. So let's talk about that. Out of the 3 motors I have here, got a couple more cylinder heads here, got a block at the machine shop. This is going to be our go-to. This is a K24A2 bottom end with a K20A2 Type S head. So it's a K2420 motor. That's what's going to be going in the Integra. I'm really excited about that. I've never done a K-Series swap before, and this is going to be the perfect car for one, just because of the extra power that it's going to give me without having to do some super crazy stuff to the engine. This thing should make over 200 horsepower. I'm not sure how much more than 200 it's going to make. I'd like to see 260 out of it, but it's got stock cams, stock pistons, 50-degree VTC, Type S oil pump that I have not yet installed, paired to a RSX Type S 6-speed. This is an open diff transmission right now. I'm going to be installing a diff in this thing. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it myself or have somebody do it, but that's what's going to happen. I'm probably going to go with a Quaife diff or a wave track, something like that, something plate-based that's not a helical, just for the increased reliability. I've heard some not so great stuff about the M factories on track, so hopefully we'll be able to get the cash together to put something like that together. Going to be pretty expensive. This whole build is going to be really expensive, but I'm really excited. Going to be a fun project. My plan for the car in the immediate future is to just get this thing straightened out, make sure all the panels line up well, make it look okay. It's probably going to get painted or wrapped. I'm not sure if it's going to be a different color or not, but the plan is get the chassis ready for the engine, get the engine in the car, and then wire the thing up. Probably do some HPDE type stuff, some time attack for a season, and then I'll go all in with the safety equipment and get it out on some wheel-to-wheel or endurance racing. Hopefully get some guys together, start a team, and start doing that. I've been wanting to do wheel-to-wheel racing for a long time, and unfortunately the Civic just has a 4-point bolt-in roll bar, so no wheel-to-wheel stuff with that car yet. Maybe it'll get a cage in the future, but I figured that it would be more of a fun process to buy a shell that was already caged and just build another car. Yes, I do have plenty of other cars that I can track too. So I bought this car before Cam bought the blue Civic, so I didn't know that I would have a car that I could potentially use that wasn't the fit. But regardless, this is going to be a great build. It's probably going to take quite a bit, so bear with me. I'll try and film as much as possible, but hopefully you guys are interested in watching this stuff. I know that I haven't been doing super great as far as filming goes in the recent couple months, but I'm ready to get back in the garage, film some videos, putting some cars together. Seems that those videos do a little bit better than the driving videos for whatever reason, which I think is funny because I enjoy driving more than I enjoy putting cars together, but might be interesting for you guys to see how I do it and see what comes out of this project. Tomorrow we're going to do the course support on the car, so stay tuned for that. It's going to be really exciting to make some forward progress on this car and start getting it ready for the track. I hope you guys enjoyed this little update. I'll probably do another little update of just how the cars are going, what's going on in my life as the season comes to a close. I have 2 more track days, I guess it's 3, but I have a single day at Pacific Raceways and then a double weekend at the Ridge, and then after that I'm going to be done for the season. I need to address some issues with the Civic, and we'll go over those and see what my solution is going to be as far as that goes. But I think that that's going to be it for today in this video. Probably going to be pretty short, just a little update video on the new car. I appreciate the support as always. Hope that you guys keep watching this stuff. I really enjoy making it. Sometimes the motivation's not there, but as far as that goes, I think that's going to be it. I will see you guys next time.